Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I am back with my last Ultra Sun Ultra Moon video going up. Now, I'm streaming in less than 12 hours, probably a lot less than that, and, well, I'd love you guys to join me on Pokemon Sword stream. So it'll be PDD time, will be 5:30 AM on the 14th, and GMT time, it is 1:30 PM on the 14th. So, love to see some of you guys there. But anyway, into this is a Masuda methoded team, so I'm 100% shiny Luvdiscs, and this took me forever to get all 6. And I just kind of did it for a while, then I stopped, then I did a couple more, and I was like working up to it, and then at this stage I was like, I have to get this done, and I barely scraped it in by a couple of days. So nonetheless, let's get into it. So Anpu is out first. I may state some names wrong, so I'm sorry if I do. I will go over the nicknames in the second battle. Let me hit the sets first battle. So Anpu is a Focus Sash, Swift Swim, everybody Swift Swim. I am Timid, I believe, or maybe Jolly, I can't remember, but I'm Rain Dance, Charm, Captivate, and Sweet Kiss. Now, I have thought maybe I'll swap Captivate for an attacking move, and I probably will if I ever use this set again, but at this stage in this team, it was just generally a Rain setup, survive, outspeed, drop. But nonetheless, I get the Confusion hit, and I'm like, sweet! So I thought, I'm just going to keep hitting. I don't want to drop the attack stack because of the damage he's doing for himself in case he does, and he does hit himself again. So I'm like, sweet, 2 hits, we're down to about half HP. This is fantastic. And then I'm like, come on. And I was like, no, we get a 3rd hit in a row. I am never that lucky RNG wise. I was like, wow, okay, well, hopefully it keeps up so I get a good battle. Anyway, Spinarak breaks out of Confusion, pulls out the Leech Life, and that is actually going to take me out there. So I was like, damn it, I thought I might have just lived that one. One more hit, you know, reconfuse, and then hopefully miraculously kill himself. But nonetheless, that's fine. So next is Love. Now, Love is my Choice Banded Adamant set. We have Aquajet, Liquidation, Bounce, and Heart Stamp. So the reason I'm using Heart Stamp is it's a 1-turn, gonna hit. I knew if I use Bounce, the swap will be someone else coming in, and they can easily take the hit. So, you know, at least I dealt with that guy, which, you know, wasn't much to deal with, but you know. So now we have the Rhyhorn coming in. I was like, I want to see how much damage I can do, hoping even for a flinch here with a Heart Stamp, because sometimes that can be pretty fun and pretty cool. But I don't get the flinch, unfortunately, and I am going to get Stone Edge, and I will be going down there, which, not too good. But anyway, I thought, you know what, let's bring in our shiny Luvdisc. So this is, now it looks like Serk or something, but it's actually pronounced Shirk. So that's how it's pronounced now. So just so you know. But anyway, Shirk is actually my Swift Swim, my Modest Spec set, and I have Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Draining Kiss, and Hidden Power. Now, realistically, I think Hidden Power does not do much with this set, so it's fine. But this Tedios is going to go for the Protect. I was like, okay, well, I'm not 100% sure why here, but then I was like, okay, yep, we got the Toxic Orb, so I'm not sure what he's running. I'll wait and see, but I'm assuming it's not too good for me. And I still at speed, which is great, but I don't quite kill. I leave him on like 2 or 3 HP, so I was like, okay. And then I see the, yeah, that I was like, gosh, darn it. Okay, the Facade's going to absolutely destroy me, but at least that Teddiursa is also going down, so I'm not left stranded there. But, you know. Next is Erotis. Now, Erotis is my Captivate, Toxic, Attract, and Aqua Ring set, and I am calm. I am max HP, max special defense. So the idea is to really have that big defense there, special defense, plus being able to drop them with Captivate and attracting them. Aqua Ring for double recovery because I have leftovers. Makes it a really interesting set. So anyway, we get an Aura Sphere, and yep, that is not going to do much damage to me. So I'm like, sweet, okay, cool. Now I was like, do I want to set up the Aqua Ring this turn? Do I want to Captivate? Do I want to Attract? I thought, you know what, Attract would be better. Then he can swap once he's attracted, and I can have that free turn. But unfortunately, he's going to swap straight into the Bellsprout, and I can't touch this thing with this set. I haven't revealed all my moves, luckily, but I literally cannot do anything. I've got Captivate, Aqua Ring, Toxic, and Attract. So I thought I'm just going to go for the Aqua Ring. Again, I haven't revealed Captivate, and just going to play out and see what move we're going to have. So we have the Toxic coming in, so I was like, okay, this could be more of a stally keep-in set than do anything, so I'm not as worried if it's that type of set, but I am, you know, not happy that I can't touch it. It's just about playing the mind games with this one. So I'm actually going to swap out now, hoping that we're not going to see a grass move pull from this Bellsprout. I'm going to send in Karma. So Karma is a bold set with Blizzard, Rain Dance, Hidden Power, and Hydro Pump with the Wet Rock with max HP, a bit of speed investment, not a heap, and then the rest in special attack. So the idea is I should outspeed many things anyway to be able to live anything semi-equally tiered hit-wise, as long as it's not too OP or you know, super effective. And then I can have the rain set up myself so I can do an attack before I go down. Hopefully 1 or 2, we'll see. So this Squirtle is still poisoned. Now I thought, you know what, let's just go for the Hidden Power here. I know it's nothing amazing, I just wanted to see it was a crit and that did nothing, it wasn't very effective, but I hadn't pulled out Hidden Power yet, so I was also, you know, trying to play it to the extent that I wasn't too fussed about living, it was just more bringing someone in on this Squirtle is what I wanted, so I didn't really want to take him out, but then I get burnt, so I'm like, okay, well I'm going to go down soon, this Scold's doing a fair bit, so I thought I'll just go for the Hydro Pump, do a bit more damage. I'm expecting not to do too much, and I'm going to get Aura Sphere again. That's fine with me. And I'm hoping to go low enough that I'm going to be taken out by the burn. So I'm on 6, and I'm pretty sure that's enough. So I'm like, come on, do it, do it. And I was like, yes. Okay, good. Because I have one last Pokemon, even though I've got another one left alive, who can probably pull me through this. So I've got my Hatsukoi here. This is my Normalium Z Splash set with Waterfall, Facade, and Heart Stamp. Now I could run Liquidation, but I generally want a Waterfall, so if I didn't quite take something out, there is still that small chance of a flinch. So I know this Squirtle is not going to be powerful enough to take me out, but I also know this Squirtle is going down next turn from the poison, so there isn't actually I said that 2 words together. There actually isn't anything wrong with making the decision there to play it like that. So now I'm +3 in attack, which is what I love about Z moves, is that type of status Z move, but unfortunately they're going as of after this battle. I won't be using them. So I'm going to go for the Heart Stamp on the Bellsprout. That will be enough at +3 to take him out, so I'm like, this is going great. I've just got one left to do, and that is the Elekid. So I'm like, okay, well this isn't too scary, but I thought I'm going to go for a Heart Stamp. I want to see how much damage I'm going to do, and I want to see if I can get the flinch off. I think I should be alright with the next Pokemon. Then he pulls the Thunderbolt, and I'm like, okay, I think I can take him out with my last Pokemon. I go down there to the Thunderbolt. I was like, obviously a pretty decent hit. But then Elekid goes down because he has a Life Orb, and I was like, oh, well, there you go. I mean, as much as that thing could have been a threat, if I could set up the rain against it, I would have been able to outspeed and probably take care of it nonetheless. So the second battle is against Coral, aka Lucy, who will be cheering on the stream, I'm sure. And I meant cheering as in like, yay, not as in bits. But anyway, so this battle's pretty fun battle, and she brought a fun team too. So anyway, erotus, as people are probably thinking of the word where you go, it is Greek, it is romantic love or courtship. So, you know, erotic or that type of words are derived from this Greek word. So anyway, I go for Toxic. I miss that Toxic after being flinched first turn. I'm like, rude. Skitty actually gets a nasty plot there from the assist, which I love it when Skitty does that, or that when assist pulls out something. You know, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not going to be seeing assist too much. So anyway, I'm going to go for the Toxic. At least we're going to get that poison off now, but there isn't much else I can do at this stage. You know, I've got Captivate, Attract, or Aqua Ring. So I can set up the Aqua Ring and recover, depending what this Skitty's going to do. Does a Grass Knot. I was like, uh-oh. How much is it going to be? And I was like, wow. Both Lucy and I were like, thank God this yellow fishy ain't got much weight to him. So Skitty, you know, and it's a Skitty, but nonetheless, I thought that would have done so much more damage. Anyway, yeah, so I set up the Aqua Ring. I thought the recovery each turn should be good, especially the double passive. So the assist is really all I'm worried about. So he gets Fake Out on the assist, which does suck when you actually get the one other Pokemon with Fake Out. So the double recovery, like, you look at it, I'm nearly back to full HP, which is great. So Skitty's Toxic slowly wearing up. I thought now's the time I might just, you know, click on Captivate. I really can't do anything. This Skitty's another you know, typing. Now the energy ball comes, I'm like, oh no. But luckily, obviously, Skitty has normalize, so I'm actually going to only be hit by normal type moves. If that was stayed as its type coming through, I would have been pretty worried. So, you know, we can see the toxic is slowly building up. I'm just using Captivate because I don't want to waste anything at this stage. And I'm going to get Dark Pulse, so I was like, let's see how low we go. Still outspeeding, still destroying. I was like, can this toxic please build up and destroy him? Or her, I should say. And that's all I really want. Destruction and dead kitty. You know? Pussy go down is all I say. So anyway, another assist. What are we going to get? That's all we can wait for. And it's going to be fake out again. So I am either lucky or someone's carrying a couple of fake outs in there. You know, the double recovery, you look, it is getting me back into it. So this Skitty is looking like it is on its last legs. Now, I just wait for Captivate again. Generally, I probably would have been better going for the Toxic just in case we decided we wanted to keep swap out Skitty. So that way, you know, if they wanted to keep Skitty. So anyway, Skitty ends up getting Scold there, and I was like, alright, that's cool. But I'm actually going to get Burn. I'm like, alright, I'm not actually phased by Burn. I can work with that. But Skitty, it is time to die. So that is a pussy down. And that is, well, that's all you can really do at this stage. So next we have second pussy Glameow coming in, and I was like, okay, I'm a little worried about this. And then Glameow's going to go for the U-turn. So I was like, ah, sweet. Okay. Well, I do end up living that one, which is fantastic. But that one has to go back. So now we're going to get the Meowth coming out. And I was like, okay, I'm excited. Let's see what we've got. So I thought, let's just go for the Attractor. Could go with the Toxic and wear him down, but he's not necessarily the biggest threat. So if I just, you know, make him in love with me, he may not attack. But, you know, I've still got to be able to recover enough to keep us in the game. At least the double passive does, you know, something sometimes. So I'm like, be in love, be in love, be in love. And our Meowth state paid attention. And I miss Toxic. It's just glorious. Just glorious. So I'm like, okay, well, I think it's about time Erotis goes down. We can definitely deal with this pussy another way, but we just have to wait and see. So Meowth is actually immobilized again, and I finally hit the Toxic. It has only taken me way too long to do so. So I'm just happy it's happened, you know, finally, and we can get on with the rest of the battle. So I'm actually looking like I'm doing pretty well at this point. Meowth won't be too soon, but he can. So anyway, I'm like, let's see. Immobilized again. I'm like, alright, Erotis, this courtship is really paying off for you. So I just went for the Captivate. I don't think he's running any special attacking stats or moves too much. But then again, you're not sure. And I'm never sure. And even if there was something already and I completely missed it because I'm an idiot. So, again, this Meowth's not doing anything. So I'm like, okay, well, I generally want this to end. So Meowth's going to swap out. I'm like, good. Good. And we're going to get the Glameow coming back in. I'm like, okay. Well, yeah, that's not good. So, I'm going to be outsped. I'm going to be dead. And, yeah, I've got to deal with that. So, you know, Erotis is going down. But generally, Erotis took out one and nearly another. So, I can definitely work with that. So I'm like, can you please take me down? Hurry up, let's do this. And Glameow goes for the Shadow Claw, and I was like, goodbye, cruel world. But no, I'm going to survive, and now I can poison another pussy. So that is 3 poisonous pussies already. Well, 2, one's dead, but was 3. And I mean, what else do you do but try and defend the rest of the team? So Erotis is just really putting a damper on Lucy's team. Just having that multitude of poison Pokemon really helps. So I was like, come on, kill me this turn. This time Glameow goes for frustration, and it will be enough to take me out. And it's powerful enough to do so. So next I'm going to bring in, you know, shiny Luvdisc for sure. And it is Karma. So Karma is a Sanskrit word. It is like, you know, think of the Kama Sutra. That's where the word comes from. Like erotic, amorous type of love. That's what it is. So anyway, Karma, as I said, is my rain setter with big moves. So at least if I can set up the rain, I can, you know, get things going. So I'm sorry also about a bit of the glitchy video. I don't have time to re-record it, and I didn't notice this was happening. So I go for the Hydro Pump, take out the Glameow. So I just wet that pussy. And yep, goodbye. So now I'm like, who's coming in next? As you most likely guess, it's most likely a pussy, and we're going to miss the Hydro Pump on the Esper. Of course we are, and we're going to get any ball to the face, which is super effective and definitely enough to take me out. So Karma is going down there, but, you know, we're 2 for 2 now, and, you know, shiny Luvdisc in and all. So now we've got Hatsukoi. I thought I might be able to set up my Z move and hopefully live. Generally, if I had it there, I wouldn't be sure with the Esper if I could kill or not, but I guess going for the energy ball would be the smartest move, but especially when 100% of my team have 100% of the same weaknesses, and grass is one of them. So anyway, I go for Z Splash. Yeah, I'm going to be energy ball to the face, and I'm going down. So Hatsukoi actually did a nothing that battle, and now we've got 3 left. So our next one is Unpull, which is, as I said, Rain Dance, Captivate, Sweet Talk, and Charm. So I thought, at least I can do that. Coral actually is going to swap into Meowth, and I was like, sweet, still poisoned, can get the lovely kiss off, and statistically wise, you won't be doing as much. So, I mean, let's go. So the only problem is now as well with Anpu is I don't actually have an attacking move. I'm generally trying to figure out what he has so I can go down after causing a 2 people delay, you know, trying to delay the team and give them a negative effect on their stats. So now I can get the Charm off again. I really don't see why Charm works on both, but Captivate only works on one type of Pokemon. That's kind of silly. So we're going to get Thiefed. Lucky I had the Z move, so he can't thieve me too much. And yeah, so I'm like, are we going down or not? So I'm going to go for a Sweet Kiss this turn. I thought, oh well, if I'm not going down, can you at least hit yourself in Confusion so there's something entertaining to watch right now? And I was like, come on, do it, and he doesn't. So I get Aerial Aced in the face, and I'm like, oh well, again, thanks to the drops, that is not strong. So the only problem is the rain has finished, so I'm gonna reset it up. But I'm generally expecting this Meowth to go down next turn, so then I can we can try and get the ball rolling with different areas of the match. So yeah, I'm going to get Aerial Aced. I'm like, come on, is that enough? It's still not enough, but that should hopefully be enough for the poison to take out, and it is. So Meowth's going down. I also didn't realise how long this second battle was because of the start. So now we have Pampor, a little chimpy monkey, you know, someone who doesn't fully fit in this theme team. But I thought I'll go for the Sweet Kiss, hopefully get taken down afterwards, but first of all be able to, you know, have a decent conversation of why I'm not dying and why you're going to die. So Pampor generally just needs to be captivated at this stage because I'm going to go down. There's rain left. I can bring in other people because I believe I still have Love and Shirk sitting in the back. So finally going down to that Ice Beam, and seriously, Anpu was a really better player than I expected with that type of set. So now I'm going to bring in Love. That, as I said before, is my choice band set. Was generally my first Nuzlocke Luvdisc that I found. So yeah, so I've flown up high with a bounce, and Pampor hopefully hitting itself in Confusion. It does, thank you. Is gonna try and catch me without knowing. So thankfully it's decent. No paralysis though. I was like, damn it. You know, he hits himself in Confusion, so I was like, sweet. Okay, so the only problem is I'm locked into bounce, so I'm gonna have to keep doing it. The only problem is I don't want to miss. I've got to make sure I don't miss this. So I'm like, come on, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. And I also have 5 PP. Pampor is done. So I'm like, sweet, the monkey's out of here, just got 2 pussies left to deal with. So we have Meowth, who is, you know, now an Alola Meowth. And all I can do is bounce. That's all I can do, and that's all I'm gonna do until I am done or till I swap. So we have the Dark Pulse there, so I'm like, okay, expected a special attack, I'm probably with a Nasty Plot. And then of course I missed that, so I'm like, great. So I get Dark Pulse to the face. I do take relatively decent damage, but I'm not too worried about it. So last I've got Shirk coming in, and Shirk, as I said earlier, is my spec set, and it is Irish, meaning like true love. I also don't know if I said Anpu is Tamil, it means general love, and Hatsukoi is Japanese, which means first love. I was going to do that. So anyway, I went for the Draining Kiss. Don't quite take him out, but it is enough that he will be taken out next turn, and then I can just Draining Kiss the last Pokemon in. So it's just, you know, play it by the ear. So you are down Meowth, and I just have the Esport to work with. I'm thinking I should have a good chance with this to take him out, but if not, my last Pokemon left alive should be able to. So I go for the Draining Kiss, you know, hoping for death. Don't get it. And I'm like, okay, well, we've got to work with this now. We've got to work with this. So I'm going to get Dark Pulse. So I was like, okay, well, I'm down next turn, so I might as well just do another Draining Kiss. And then I was like, excuse me, I said to Lucy, why aren't you using Energy Ball? And she said, actually, worst time to misclick, because this is her last Pokemon, and I believe she is Specs. So not only is she hitting hard, but she's stuffed up. I think she's Specs anyway, so she's locked herself into the move she didn't want. So I bring Love back out. That is my choice band. This thing is more specially defensive, you ask me, so I get to go Liquidation, and that means that I get to kill this pussy again by making it wet, and then the pussy beforehand, I got to kiss it to death, so not necessarily the worst. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this, please do splash on that like button. Don't forget Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are linked down below. Saying Twitch, that is where the stream is in less than 12 hours, about 10 hours time from the time I'm recording this, maybe less. As I said, PDD time, 5:30 AM on the 14th. GMT time, 1:30 PM on the 14th, so join me there. Also, comment section, use it. Sub button, use it. If you want to keep up to date, ring the bell if you really want to keep up to date. But anyway, guys, until my next video or stream, I'll see ya.